Bungie celebrates 30 years running with a pack in Destiny 2. Genshin Impact's got a full-blown in-game concert in the works. Charybis and Scylla do their best to take over SMITE for a little while and get ready for an epic open beta for the highly anticipated MMO, New World.
Back to the sound, back to the sound.
What's good, everyone? James Blunt here with your weekly recap for gaming news and announcements of the week of August 27th, 2021. Starting out the news this week, if you haven't noticed by the massive banners in Steam lately, Destiny 2 has announced the upcoming launch of their newest expansion, the Witch Queen. Face off against the enemies you've never experienced before as you learn the truth about Queen Savathun. Also revealed is the celebration plans for Bungie's 30th anniversary. In addition to free content inspired by Bungie games of the past, players can also expect a 30th anniversary pack featuring a new dungeon patterned after the Loot Cave from the original Destiny title. Lastly, Season of the Lost has begun in the game, acting as a precursor to the events that will take place in the Witch Queen, which will allow you to take advantage of the brand new cross-play feature. The new 30th anniversary pack will be available in December, while the Witch Queen expansion has a release date of February 22nd, 2022. What else is new? Well, New World fans who haven't been part of the closed beta testing so far, fear not. Open beta testing for the highly anticipated MMORPG is coming soon. Designed to truly tax the servers before release later in September, testers are encouraged to stream, share, and also create content based on their experiences, with the understanding that this is still a beta, of course, and that things can still change drastically from now until the release. Open beta begins on September 9th, the game's release scheduled for the 28th. Meanwhile, a new island, new characters, new bosses, and more await in Genshin Impact's 2.1 update. The game's Inazuma storyline continues where it left off in 2.0, and based on the trailer, we're in for a wild ride ahead. Raiden Shogun, Sango Nomiya, Kokomi, and Kujou Sera have all been confirmed to show up as summon during this patch, accompanying at least 2 new bosses, sure to give you a whole new challenge. Accompanying this update is news about Genshin Impact's first global online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey. The approximately 90-minute concert will feature symphonic selections from the game's soundtrack, as well as covers from various artists across the globe. Patch 2.1 is set to launch on September 1st, and the concert will take the stage on October 3rd. Console players of Neverwinter who've been waiting for their chance to play the all-new Bard class, your wait has officially ended. Jewel of the North is now here for Xbox One and PS4 players, featuring the first class released in years. In addition to the new class, you'll be able to experience a streamlined leveling experience designed to get all players to experience all the content the massive game has to offer. That's a lot of experiencing. Log in now for your chance to obtain rare mounts running from now until... well, it might have just ended. Have to go check and see. In a bit more console MMO news, PlayStation 4 players of PlanetSide 2 can now experience the NSO integration updates. This update includes 2 new vehicles, new vehicle HUD displays, all new weapons for infantry and vehicles alike, and more. Most importantly to many players is the fact the NCO faction is now free to play for all players, allowing their mercenary-style assignments to be picked up by anyone regardless of their subscription status. The strategic options of being able to join whatever force you want will be quite a dynamic change to the previous 3-faction game overall. Last but not least, when it comes to console exclusive news, Black Desert Online players on PlayStation and Xbox will be able to receive free DLC for the upcoming 2nd anniversary on consoles. This DLC contains a variety of different items, but probably the most important to players is the Treasurable Memories Classic Box, giving adventurers a classic costume for the class they're playing. You can access the DLC right now until the end of September. Charybdis has arrived in SMITE. This pint-sized powerhouse of a hunter possesses the powers of Poseidon, using the sea to her advantage as she uses the tides to empower her abilities. Her ultimate reveals her true colors, much like that of her sister Scylla, unleashing a devastating blow with the Maw. If you defeat an enemy god with this ultimate, just like Scylla, you can even use it again to cause even more destruction. Alongside Charybdis comes the Odyssey Perilous Seas event, facing off against Scylla and Charybdis themselves in the new Strait of Messina territory. Dozens of skins will be available from now until the end of the event in early 2022, including the incredible Toon Mania Cthulhu skin, which simply needs to be seen to be believed. In other news, DC Universe Online has launched House of Legends across all platforms. The Monitor has gathered heroes and villains alike to this titular House of Legends to train for an incoming threat to the entire multiverse. As part of this update, collect incredible daily rewards, recruit NPC allies to join you on your adventures, and receive new gears, feats, and styles inspired by the Monitor and Tempest Fusionaut. Also included are improved queue times, up-leveled content starting with Superman Classics, and experience the majority of the game without worrying about your combat rating. Sure to help any new players entering the game, or even returning players. Content for Swords of Legends Online keeps coming at a seemingly blistering pace. 2 brand new raids are available in-game, making the total release to 5 raids since the game's launch. Players will have to face off against Plaguebringer, a sinister figure gifted with a weapon from the Plague Goddess who seeks to resurrect his fallen masters. Additionally, you can challenge the Jadewater Spirit, whose ice-based attacks can punish even the most seasoned masters. A roadmap of upcoming releases and changes promises to be incoming, so stay tuned for more details as they emerge. What does Swedish heavy metal band Sabaton have to do with tank warfare? Well, they're part of the newest World of Tanks collaboration, of course. This includes an absolutely metal new tank, the Striv K, a one-of-a-kind Tier 9 tank, which can be yours by participating in the Spirit of War event. Crewed by Sabaton themselves and voiced by frontman Joachim Broden, this tank features a sturdy turret and precise cannon, and comes complete with a custom soundtrack from the band and unique dynamic effects. Complete special missions from now until September 6th, and this absolutely metal tank can be yours. Revved up by heavy metal? Whip away your frustrations with Ara Kingdom's newest class, the WhipMaster. This brand new class can be either gender and uses their whip to defend from evil. Attuned to Holy by default, the class can further expand to use Storm and Fire later on for greater versatility. Accompanying this class is a brand new dungeon, Nightmare Realm, a new Nightmare dungeon, Doom of Despair, and a new Gaia Sanctuary game mode. PvP fans in the game will be happy to note a new version of Divine Trial has been included, which improves the original experience in several ways, most notably requiring fewer players to start. Patch 80 for Our Kingdom is available now, so go whip your enemies into shape. Finally, summer is almost officially over, but Grand Fantasia doesn't think the fun should stop just yet. Patch 34.2 brings several events to the table to help celebrate the end of summer days, such as a school season event to venture into the Steam Mine to help Demont Yaeus fight their inner demon to finish their homework. There will be a coin recycle available where you can purchase 3 different special currencies, which can then be exchanged for 9 different fortune bags. Aid your server in stopping the undead at 7 p.m. server time each night for even more fun and rewards. Throughout the event, you'll earn rewards simply by logging in, and if you miss a day, don't worry. Simply use the time slip crystal to reclaim it. As usual, we'll end with the Epic Game Store free games of the week. This week we have Saints Row the Third Remastered, an open world game of gangs, mayhem, and more. Take back your territory and show your influence over Steelport isn't a fluke. Also available is Automa Chef, a resource puzzle game about running a restaurant with absolutely nothing but automation. But with that said, that's about it for all the major news and announcements for this week. Be sure to stay safe and keep your families healthy. Like always, you can find more information on the news topics linked in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or even more news in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, wash your hands a bunch, hit that little bell icon to get notifications, and of course, share this video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.